and we'll chase after them. Do I think civil wars are overpowered? I don't think there's enough ways of countering the loyalty of loyal cohorts. The loyalty penalty of having loyal cohorts in a civil war. So, no, that's not what I'm saying. I think that clan leaders get too much disloyalty from having cohorts in their retinue. Although that might be more of a uniquely migratory horde problem, I don't know. And I don't think civil wars are overpowered. I think the fact that they get these free forts is what breaks it. But I don't know how to counter that, because capitals get a free fort. And whenever you take their capital, the capital moves, ergo they get another free fort. Ligmund Segramundrus has led his men to glorious victory during the siege of Felicia. The enemy flee in disgrace, and all that is left is to decide how to treat the residents within. Be gentle. Felicia is one of my cities. Yeah, see, now their capital is going to move somewhere else. So I'm going to make sure that I take these central places, so they can't just cut me off anymore. Yeah, see, got another fort there, which I now have to siege down, costing me even more manpower. Oh, another barbarian horde. Lovely. Now, if he sieges a city down here, and I take all of this back, they'll get another free fort up in the north. The dispute between Balad Eidgid and Ukamo Geroldus has arisen as both of them want the valuable land in Cracovia. Both claims have their claims to the land, and supporting one over the other will end up with the disloyalty from the spurned clan. So 10 loyalty, 25 loyalty, 10 loyalty, 25 loyalty, or I can say no to both. Although actually, Balad is just a high priest. Screw the high priest. I'm supporting the clan chief. Loyalty is too important. I feel like they should make forts only stop movement when they're in the way of a straight line territory. The others work the way it worked in real life. I think that fort should work the same way as EU4, where capital forts don't block you. Capital forts do not exert a zone of control. Did I get a free fort here? I didn't even get a free fort. And this is my capital. We'll get a fort, but it's not one of these built forts. So if it's a city building fort, then yes, it should give you one. But just this being a capital shouldn't, I think. Oh. No, don't go there. You go there. Oh, good grief, you have a 0 in combat. When do we arrive? 2nd of February, 19th of January, 2nd of February. I get here first with this army. Then he comes in to take control. So let's make sure that you have skirmishing on. You do. Make sure you have skirmishing on. You do. And you have a plus 20 against light infantry. You have a plus 25. So I am actually going to put the archers in the center with the heavy infantry on the flanks. These barbarians are doing a lot more damage than barbarians usually do. 0-0. This time they used envelopment. You want to import livestock. I'm going to have to say no to that one. And this fort keeps on just automatically capturing stuff. Stop it! Victorious. Good. Should probably go and deal with these barbarians, retake all of this. They have a long walk ahead of them. And we do have 2 full stacks down here, more or less. We just did a huge amount of damage to their army. Why did you go opposite directions even though you're in the same province? Oh, for Pete's sake. No, you'll lose that fight. You're withdrawing. Good. Ah! The veterans due after wars, toil and hardship, it is with hopeful eyes that the veterans of our armies look towards retirement. A life of rural farming with promised farmland of 10 often parcelled out to the most deserving. Recent circumstances have led to great droves of retiring soldiers clamouring for this quiet life, seeking counsel from their generals and leaders. Germanic Malogris has been appointed on behalf of our generals to negotiate a complex arrangement, whereby we might assuage our tired veterans and yield to them some reward. We should be very wary of what might occur should we refuse. Give them what they deserve. They're veterans. Although this war isn't over yet. Hasn't been going for that long. Actually, 4 years already. Yikes. I've got to change my tactic for this fight. Defeated. Just carving their way through here. Do not let them take that province, damn it! Ah! If they take the province, they get a fort. Don't let them get any more forts. Please. Ah, we won, finally. At long last, the brutal struggle with our own nation has come to a close. The remains of the armies once commanded by Langobard Dagaricius lie broken and demoralized. I guess that's because we killed their army. Treason demands punishment, but let the soldiers live. I need that manpower, especially if I'm going to deal with these goddamn barbarians. Orcs. Alright, let's start, or continue, expanding. Felicia needs a population. You can move. Then Marika can... don't know. Oh, it was mine already, it's just a different colour. Well, it has to be this one then. Right, how's the government looking? I thought I had you killed. Apparently not. Wait, where'd you run? I thought you were running to this. Oh, sod. So what happens if they take this and the fortress hasn't been built yet? Please tell me it doesn't get cancelled. Yep. Huzzah! Warbird, thank you very much for the resubscription. 20 months now, that's insane. Thank you very, very, very much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm still going to have to reconquer all of these territories as well after this. We have a -2, they have a +3 because of their commander. Because Idiot McIdiot's in charge. Too many years of peace. My generals have completely forgotten how to fight. Gonna need a 2-year sub badge soon. Can't get them. Have to be a partner. Yay, we beat the barbarians. And all of the land was automatically retaken too. Good. Oh, and the boss man killed him. Marvellous. So he got the extra popularity in the gold. I approve of that. Alright, Pilatus sounds like a good place to take. Swabian. And then up here. Tandem. Needs one more person. Let's move you to Tandem. And then have this colonized by a Swabian. That's a 9. Well, fill in is going to migrate, and it's going to migrate to Gordeva. Right, Elgarden can take some territory. Think of Entire. And hopefully one of these could take fill in, though it doesn't look like they will right now. Is this redacted? This is indeed redacted, yes. Alright, this needs a fortress. I'm tired of people running through my gem province. Oh, that's my gem province. Okay, maybe we don't want the fortress on the gem province. Let's not build a fortress on the gem province. Let's build it on one of the adjacents. Oh. I just realised, was this my army of slaves? I have a feeling I just converted all my slaves into tribesmen. That was not my intention. Yes, it was. Bugger. Oh well, wasn't thinking. Come on, let's take Gorion. This is suddenly going to be like the most populated province. Went to the wrong place. I meant to go to Gorodeva. That's fine. It is not very efficient, but it's fine. Because this I can now colonize with Gorion. And then I can just migrate. Actually, no, because we have Gorion, so I can just colonize this. I just need to wait until the culture is the correct one. Debtor imprisoned. Hildo Lake Geraldus, the man in charge of justice of our great nation, has ordered the imprisonment of Arbogast Merobodes due to his extreme debt. We are told he will languish behind bars until the debt has been paid off. Will accrue gold at a rate of 60 per year until the debt is paid off. You cannot release him from prison until the debt is paid. The governor of Pannonia. Again. What is it with Pannonia just and being bad? Our trade agreement. Hang on. Oh, that was population. I thought for a minute there that was corruption. I was like, did I just see a 55 corruption? No, I didn't. Our trade agreement with Varney has yielded a splendid return on investment. Ooh, Sidoris. Sidoris is close to the capital. It's right there. You saw nothing, chat. You saw nothing. We just gained a bunch of gold miners in the capital for some reason. I don't really understand how they came to be there, but there are now a bunch of gold miners in Ibdura. Indentured servants, of course. Oh wow, why are you... No. Bad. Don't stand there. Yeah, EU Rome is one of the few Paradox games I've never played. I can't compare it to that either, because I don't know. This is like ancient European Universalis with the Victoria pop system and some character interaction, is how I would describe it. Oh, I can't actually use Heideggers. Okay. Let's move you away then. Right, now you're taking attrition. Well, I still want you to get some more troops. I can't get more troops, I have no manpower, never mind. Although we've actually fully replenished 1,800 to go. We are gaining 150 manpower a month, so we're gaining quite a lot more manpower than we have been for a while. Military access is totally fine. I have another civil war. Are you kidding me? I just fought one. I can't afford this. Get out of here. Hearts of Victoria Crusaders 4. Is that what this is? Or Hearts of Crusaders... Hearts of Victoria Crusaders No. Europa Hearts of Universalis No. I'm trying to get all of the names in there. Victoria Hearts... Universalis Crusaders. There you go. Scandal is, unfortunately, an average part of the Langobardian clan council. So this is between Rangild and a war chief. So this does not matter so much to me. Duamat can lose his position as war chief. He is a level 8. So I'd kind of prefer he didn't lose his position as a war chief. And sorry, Riggyberg, but you being disloyal is completely irrelevant to me. You hold no power here. Oh, I can move you again. That's nice. Except it doesn't matter where I move you to, because you're going to be suffering humongous attrition regardless. Same with you. And there we go, we finally got Gorodeva, which can then colonize the stuff around them. And then this can be colonized by Gorion a bit later. And then once again, we have no gaps in our settlement. How did Lordicum get a fort? I didn't build one there, did I? Maybe I did. I don't remember. What are you trying to buy? You are trying to import vegetables. That one I can accept. Our commerce income has gone right down again. However, I can build another building here in the capital, which I think should probably be even more population growth. Although I am also sorely tempted by the marketplace. Let's get a marketplace here. Trying to import livestock? No. And actually the livestock surplus which we seem to have should probably go to here. Like so. And in fact, we need to make sure that we are exporting these things wherever they're necessary. so I can make as much money as I can from the exports. The only one being different being the Woad, because I do want that one to have the capital benefit, because it increases national tribesman happiness throughout my entire realm. Or this increases the strength of my... Why can't I trade though? Because we need more civic power. Well, the hemp would only increase the power of my triremes, which is clearly important. Right, now I can also stop paying my armies again, which will save me even more money, which can then also be invested into stuff and things. Population's now up to 300. That's probably like a third of Rome. A quarter of Rome. Not too bad. Can't colonize anywhere because my civic power is still utterly garbage. The next ruler is going to be even worse. He's a 0-0. No military, no civic. Ugh. And he just... Oh, he just died. The heir just died. Well, in that case, we're... At least the other guy was an orator and a religious nut. This guy just has less... Actually has 6 in military, so I guess he's better. I really need to reform my tribe. Sooner rather than later. Oh, actually, we have oratory power, so we can change the laws. And I need to change the laws so we get more centralization. So, bureaucratic focus. Hrogric and like Bullad are going to dislike that, but so be it. Alright, so we're generating centralization now every month. And once we've hit 40 centralization, that's when we can shift to a kingdom. Tribal kingdom. Fear the navy of this mighty landlocked nation. Exactly. Now, how long until I can take one of these provinces? Wait, forests are actually slow you down more than hills do. Interesting. Need to decide where I want that fort. It can be either of those. Or I could put the fort in Tantonium. It is only going to be one... Well, no, because if I want to upgrade it in the future, it needs to be one of these two. So Tantonium can then get the marketplace for the tax bonuses. Especially because those gemstones are going to stack in this area. Like, this is going to be my economic heartland. It has to be. Gemstones and gold. Then yeah, one of these needs to be the military. I think probably Jaw. Although, actually, let's have a look. Trade goods. Silly amounts of wood. Wood, stone, furs, horses, leather, vegetables. Population is not going to be a thing here. This one at least has grain and veggies. And precious metals. It's going to be here. Solidarium. Which is good, because it's right next to Tandem, so Tandem can already colonize it. Bish bash bosh. Build me a fort.